Just check my bow. 27 meters. They said we should be shooting about 20 to 30. So 27 looks good. Let's go. Ja, is 'n lekker plek van ons. Just got into the blind now. It's the first day, 24th of July, 25 to 11. The lodge is really nice. Everything seems to be really good. We're in the blind. We've come to the top of the farm. Myself and Conrad are looking mainly for pigs, so there's a lot of mud here. Things look promising, so let's see what happens. Daar staan hy. Hy kyk vir ons. O, het jy hom geklap, of nie? Nee, te vinnig geskiet. Check hoe freaking lewe ek, ou. Was het al 2 maanden? Nee. Als je arrow, buddy. Hij is recht hier. Ja. Kom eens kijken, misschien is hij nog bloed. Hier zo, kijk hoe bloed het hier. Dan zo. We zullen hem krijgen. Ik denk we zullen hem krijgen. Jezus, maar zij bloeien. Check hier. Ja, is al zeker. Frek, ja, check eens. Yes, ja, hy bloei baie hoor. Is dit? En nou stop die bloed hier so. Dis waar ek die laaste gekry. Ek hoop hy leer. O ja, ek sê. Nog, ja, check. Gereed kry. Just in case. Want hy gaan stop. Ons gaan hom kry. Sien jy bloed? Solid. I honestly don't know how we got that thing hitting badly. You know, niet gelukkig. My eerste bobby on met the boot.
Steven, just make 100% sure she can bite, sir. Just make 100% sure, buddy. It's lying dead still, sir. It's big, eh?
Ja. Lekker, oh.
Jy moet hom hier so sit. Congrats, man.
Cheers, John. Huh? Thanks, man. So you guys will check on the guys have always said to me, you know, info on broadheads and stuff. I swear by a rage. My personal opinion on a rage is a tri-pin. And, you know, I mean, in my personal opinion, I think if you had to use a very small blade on that kind of shot, I'm not sure if you would have got it. Shots don't always go the way we want them to, but I mean, you know, it did the job and we got the baboon down. So
He's got 150 yards.
Yeah, 250 yards, but he bled, eh?
Yeah, quite heavy, eh? Quite heavy.
Okay. Lekker, boys.
Lekker, boys. Only flat at the bottom. Yeah. Then it's still alright. It's only flat at the bottom, so you must fix just the bottom piece, huh?
You guys.
So the problem is not so big, huh?
Yeah. Oh, did they pull it out? Where was it? Oh, it was here. Dis jag, boys. Dis hunting.
Well, there you have it. Day one's a wrap. We had a good day in the blind. We didn't see as much game as we wanted, but we got on the board. And what better way to share the stories of the first day together on the way back to camp.
Oh Stevie, lekker boys.
Ja, come on.
Fris en vars van môre hoor.
Ja, is 'n bietjie koud vanoggend. Ja, die gloves en alles.
Ja, maar ek sou sê net na 'n broek of freezing te wees.
Alles is treason.
Alles is
So this morning I decided to walk and stalk. We'd seen a lot of pigs in the long grass in this open field the day before, and we'd had a lot of luck over the trip stalking pigs in this open field. And I think it was 20 minutes into walking from when I got off the vehicle in the hunting area. GoPro wasn't ready, we weren't organized, and before we knew it, on the edge of the tree line there was a pig walking out into the field. So we tried to get ready as quickly as possible, but by the time I was ready, the pig was behind thick bush, and you know, we had to press on. I don't even think it was 15 minutes later and it was game time.
Chicken.
Yeah, shivered.
Hey. Yeah, there's no blood here. It's not a big one. Huh? No, it went in the front here and it's coming out good. Day 2. It happened so fast, eh?
Yeah.
Hey? So quickly.
Yeah.
Walking up and I was just explaining to the tracker how to use the camera in case we saw a pig. And literally, you know, as he said he's comfortable with using the camera and we turned around to walk, he just said to me, he's like, oh, what dog?
Yeah.
And then, 25 meters. It's not a huge pig,
Yeah.
but it turned, faced me full frontal and, you know, put the shot on a frontal. We might have followed up a little bit too soon.
Yeah.
It was still alive and just gave it a couple of minutes and that was that. GoPro battery is gonna die soon. I don't know why it didn't charge properly, but anyway, I don't even think we were an hour in this morning, and you know, we got a nice little pig for the pot. And you know, you guys ask me quite often, you know, tips on walk and stalk. The best way to learn is to practice. And you know, I could sit all day explaining, but you know, if I just have to think of a couple of quick tips off the top of my head, I think your basic rule of thumb, your top 3 rules, is just when you're walking, if you can hear your feet, you're walking too loud, too fast, and watch footing, obviously in winter, dry leaves, sticks, stuff like that. And then, you know, I'd also say walk for a couple of minutes, stop, just listen really carefully. There's Impala in front of us here. You know, just walk a bit, stop, listen. You know, don't be hasty. When it comes to spot and stalk, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Yeah, so as long as you can keep a steady, quiet pace, you're doing it right.
Well, we pressed on and we got probably to within 45 meters of a herd of blessbuck.
Yes.
One of the species that were high on the priority list for Conrad. It's funny how that
Check
works.
what we bumped into walking up the one road here. I'll tell you, we sat in a blind yesterday. I shot the baboon. We saw like no game at all. Just these 2 hours of this morning's walk. the amount of game we've seen is actually pretty mind-blowing. We thought yesterday, not seeing any game, that this trip was going to be a lot more difficult than we thought. But coming back to it now, we've had so much opportunity this morning. I could have shot a blessed buck, could have shot a kudu cow, could have shot impala twice. Probably could have stalked in on a sable knife if I wanted to, but that's not on the cards. But yeah, no, it's been a great second morning, and let's hope it carries on as successful as it's been.
So at about mid-morning, I decided to head back to camp, starting to heat up. I thought I'd go grab something to eat and take it easy for a couple of hours. And about 10 minutes after I got back to camp, Conrad came in saying he'd shot a pig at the blind where we were the day before, where I hunted the baboon. Almost in the exact same spot, and they'd followed up for a bit but were struggling to find blood, so they came back to camp to get some more help, and we headed out in search of this pig and started following up. And before we knew it, we were in the chips.
Lekker man. Kan je even een klein stukje doen? Lekker.
So after recovering the pig, myself and Conrad sat in the blind for an hour or two, see if we could get anything else. And then, with no luck, we headed back to camp, and in that same open field we were in this morning, without fail, we saw pigs and we put a stalk on. I slowly moved in. We had about a small sound of about 4 to 5 pigs, a boar, a sow, and a couple of smaller young ones. And trying to stalk in that long grass with pigs being so short, it's doable, but it's difficult. And at the end of the day, we didn't prevail this time, but tomorrow's a new day, and we'll give it a full go. Lekker boys. Sorry about the camera, I couldn't think of how to explain it. And then I thought about, like at the last second, I thought, I thought, oh, this you're going to think I'm flipping talking about a rangefinder. Yeah, that's how when I picked up, I was like, oh shit, Anyway, I don't know where they went. Unless they just slowly walked off in the grass. Wat? Hoor, ons sit nie plek nie, is volop hoor.
Is hy?
Ja.
I'll ask, give him to check blood, just to give us your blood type. you can check blood types.
Ja.
Is on the sphere.
Ja, is plek, ons sal plek maak. Shop, maklik.
Drop,
Maar net 10 secondes gee om ons skoot te kry.
drop daai bliksem. Lekker
Daai hoed is maar blink hoor.
Lekker boys.
Lekker Simon?
Lekker boys.
Steven,
Ja.
get serious.
Get
Avoid.
Get void.
Well, it was the final day. Myself and Conrad had capitalized and we basically tagged out. If we got the opportunity, we'd shoot something else. But the last day, we dedicated to hunting really hard. Simon hadn't got anything yet, so we went out and hoped to try get something for Simon today. And you see some pretty incredible things in the bush when you least expect it, eh?
Yes, take over.
Ja, ek het ook geskrik hoor.
Check die lamp se afval dan.
Hè? Ja. The rest of the last afternoon was pretty quiet for me. I actually decided to stay in camp and have a little bit of an afternoon nap and get some of my stuff together for traveling home the last day. So while I was doing that, Conrad and Simon went out and searched for a blue wildebeest for Simon. He'd been trying really hard the whole trip. And I heard that cruiser get back to camp, and it was really nice to hear that Simon got his wildebeest with probably 20 minutes of light left. So at the end of the day, the hunting conditions weren't ideal at this location, but we made the best out of it, and we were all fortunate and lucky enough to take something home. Every time I walk into the field, every single time, when my shoes hit the dirt, I realize how lucky and how fortunate I am to be able to do what I do. This is our life. This is our sport. This is South African hunting journey.